they the judge. I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy elite. She my pride for peace. I'm a minister police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Off of. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell ya you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase a if money who I could stalk? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fault, sorry babe. She ain't wanna with me at first cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, want my place, need a pace. Grandma say, when I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zad, I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the, he thought I was. He didn't know my hands, or who are they to judge? I made it out the mud, I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps, she know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet, she know I'm off of. Boy elite, she my pride for peace. I'm a minister police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. See, now I'm off of. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. I turn to Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rangers need the clearance. She matched my flow, my expensive. This ain't spirit, shorty. Oh, tell me what you want, what you really want. Be my for the summer, you get you. Play percussion, goody mob in public. I won't speak about abundance unless I show you how to touch it. Writings on the wall, they can't spell it off. Wait till after dark, you turn bright. I was in phase, now it's better days. Now my pep straight.
A lot. Another award that I love that they brought back is the bash point. The extra bash point is amazing because it just makes your build so different from other builds and it makes you unique. And then of course, come on now, the Tiger. I can't believe that the Tiger is back on NBA 2K. I used to dream in 2K16 seeing legends walk around with a Tiger, and now I'm able to get one myself. I mean, this is just a W season that 2K has brought out.
So one thing that's really cool about your journey is you're hitting level 40 on current gen and last gen. What are some tips that you can give players that are looking to hit level 40 on either or?
Yes, definitely. You know, use the 2x P coins. They definitely come in handy. Play the 2-time rep rewards on the weekend. Play rec. Rec definitely helps you. Do your workouts. If you don't do the Gatorade workouts, that's right here, you're not going to be able to get your full potential of your player. So do that. And also too, make sure you buy skill boost for your player because skill boost really helps you to be able to shoot consistently and just, you know, be all around and just be able to make yourself better to, you know, increase your chances for a win. Also too, if you hit level 40, you could be able to talk to this guy and you'll be able to get this right here. That's pretty cool. The Gym Rat badge. And the Gym Rat badge really gives you a +4 to everything, and it also gives you a free extra Gatorade stamina bar where, you know, it helps your guy to be faster on the court and different things like that.
Have you seen that more people are following you now that you have a logo?
Yes. The crowd gets crazy sometimes, and, you know, I appreciate everybody that come out here and support. Wow.
All right, and this is your first game in Season 4, so it's right here on 2K TV, so I want to see that dub.
Nope, let's go, okay. That's a corner pocket right there, let's go. Bang, let's go. Oh, I see you. Okay, good dunk, let's go.
Do you primarily play as point guards within your builds? I saw you had a couple different builds just on last gen.
I do. I normally play point guard, but sometimes, you know, it just depends on who I'm playing with. Oh, good shot. All right, we down by 3. Let's lock in, okay?
We can't have your first game be an L.
Right, we can't.
The drama is intensifying. I wouldn't want it any other way for your first game in Season 4.
Right. Oh, he's played up on me. Let's go. We got the bucket. We need to stop. We need to stop.
What would you say your go-to dribbling moves are?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
First team. And now the opening lineup for Team World. And it's official.
Substitution
USA with some changes. Whitey's checked in for Barnes. And MP subbed in for Cunningham.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 5. And a wide open look for MP. Connects from three-point range.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. 9-point game. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And it's Team World with the ball. After the three-pointer from MP. Here's Duarte. Light covering. Jones. That one no good. So USA will take it the other way. Hey, Greg, we've got an update regarding MP. He'll be making a well-deserved appearance in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend.
Well, that competition just heated up. It's an exciting chance for him to show off his accuracy and let the world know just how lights out he can be. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Back to MP. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 9 points.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some rain?
Well, he'd get some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
Here's Duarte. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Wagner. Here's Jones. White with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Team World trails by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Fires for three. It's not going to go for him. And it's USA holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Wagner, and it's Garuba in at the 4 spot.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now, here's Wagner. Outside, Jones. Good ball movement here by Team World. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Wagner. D right on him.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Craig passes to MP. Back to Craig. MP outside. USA needs to get off a shot. That 3 off the mark. Team World trails by 17. Here's Duarte. No points in the game yet for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for USA.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Good on the three-point shot.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Duarte. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Giddey's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Giddey. He's got 5. And he converts the layup. He has 7.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Barnes dishes to MP. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Team World trails by 19. Here's Giddey. He has 7. That one goes in. Giddey's got 7 now in this quarter.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Now, here's MP. He's got 18. Another 3 for USA.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
MP looking around. The kick out to Barnes. And here's MP for 3. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's Kuminga. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No good with the layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Şengün with the bucket.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
The USA calls time here. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I...
Through one half, it hasn't even been close. USA ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Substitution
in this game, so good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
We've got Cunningham. He's out there with MP, and it's Rodman in at the 4. Kuminga the pass towards A. Here he goes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
And for Team World, we've got Kuminga, and it's Duarte in at the 2.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Giddey. Good ball movement here by Team World. 11 feet away. Houston pulls it in.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The pass to Romero. Back to MP. Passes it to Houston. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
USA leading by 20. MP outside. Pass to Cunningham. Back to MP. Pass to Houston. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Team World. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Kuminga. Defense right on him. From 8. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Now the pass to Houston. MP outside. Pass to Cunningham. Takes a shot at the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Team World calls time here. MP's really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him.
Jones, the pass to Vildoza. White with the double team. Pass to Wagner. To end the drought. The shot will not fall. So USA will take it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Vildoza, the pass to Wagner.
USA foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for USA.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. MP outside. Clock at 6. There's the triple. They get it again. White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First for USA, they've shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one falls for White.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for White. Here's Duarte. 1:30 left in the third. Pass to Wagner. Here now, Vildoza. Covered by MP. Into the lane. Vildoza. It's hauled in by USA. There's the pass to Craig. Here's White. Buries it from about 10 feet away. White's got 6 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here now, Vildoza. Covered by MP. Clock at 4. Team World with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Craig has it in the corner. MP outside. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go. Here's Duarte. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession.
Substitution.
So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
Tell nobody no, bro. I might pull up flexing on it like a rope. I might tell them, girl, you cute about it like standing on the table. Let me turn on when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, like don't last, don't been through it all. It's who you wanna be. I might bring them Brooklyn out on all this corner. I might bring them out and tell them do it. You already know, Rose. Make it turn on, baby, turn on.
Stop. Good defense. Oh, one more. Oh no.
Nice.
Oh, he got me. Oh, man.
Hey, you know what? It's hard to play when you're being interviewed. I know you're going to get out there and start grinding right after we get off with you. King Jordan, it's okay, man. I've taken a couple L's in my day, too.
These guys, they're not playing. They're trying to hit legend, and I'm trying to hit it, too. And we're definitely going to get that revenge back.
We'll let you get grinding. Thanks again for joining us on 2K TV, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me, and this has been amazing. Thank you.
So you've got your 2K22 game down, you're greeting your releases, and you've picked up some rec wins. It sounds like you're ready to take your competition to the next level in the Pro-Am.
And it all begins with building your team. Stop taking those L's and listen to these tips to help get you started.
Go get those dubs.
We'll start off with current gen. Before you can design your uniform and invite your friends, you'll want to create your team's branding. Under team identity, you'll enter your city name, team name, and abbreviation. Then set up your team's colors. Make sure there's something you'll want to see frequently and won't be too distracting while you hoop. For a team logo, choose from NBA logos including special black and white and historical variations, a few 2K original presets, community uploads, or upload your own at nba2k.com/upload. Once your logo is set, there are 6 categories of settings to customize your very own Pro-Am arena. You can adjust everything from the floor to the walls and even sound effects during home games. Your jerseys are next. You can save time using the colors you selected earlier from the team colors options for each piece of clothing. Then, send invites to your squad from the Recruit Players tab in the Pro-Am menu. You can look at top prospects or invite your friends to your newly created team when you're all ready to play. Walk into the Pro-Am teams and ready up when everyone is inside the building. Shoot around and good luck. If you're on Concha Del Mar, follow the same steps to create your team, then navigate to Squad Up in your phone menu. Find your friend and select Send Offer to join Pro-Am team. From there, all of the same Pro-Am creation options are available. Then, take the elevator to the deck and wait for your teammates to ready up and play. As you play and develop chemistry, your success will increase. Now go out and get some wins for us in the Pro-Am.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Wang, back with more expert tips. And this week, let's talk about situational lineups in NBA 2K22. When loading into a game on current gen, you can press start to edit your starting lineup as well as any of the preset situational lineups. If you press the start button again, you can then adjust your defensive matchups and assign a specific defender to a specific opposing player. On new gen, you can hit edit lineups to make lineup changes before tip-off. Again, you can not only change your starting lineup, but you can also adjust your situational lineups. Situational lineups offer the best players at each position for a variety of specific game situations that you might find yourself in. If your team is getting dominated on the boards, try the tall lineup to help clean up the glass. If you're falling behind and need some threes to mount a comeback, then you can try your three-point lineup. If you have a narrow lead late in the game and your opponent is intentionally fouling, then you'll want your free throw lineup out there.
So he gets them both.
Once your situational lineups are set, you can access these presets during the game by pressing down on the D-pad, press the right trigger, and scroll through your options. If you didn't go through them before the game and want to see which players are involved in each specific lineup, then you'll have to call timeout, use the triggers, and go through your options. If you want to make substitutions but don't want to ruin the flow of the game, then hit down on the D-pad and choose which players you want taken out and which players you want subbed in for them. Your changes will take place at the next dead ball. Now let's say you're playing a game and there's clearly a mismatch going against you. In that case, you'll need to pause the game, go to Game Plan, then Defensive Settings, and you'll be able to assign any player to guard any opposing player. You can also adjust on-ball pressure, off-ball pressure, and more. Lastly, let's go over intentional fouling. If it's a late game situation and you want assistance, you can go to coach settings and set your late game fouling to auto. This will force the computer to do all the late game fouling for you. But if you want to do it all yourself, then put that setting on manual. That's it for this week's Expert Tips. If you have something you want covered, send us a tweet using the hashtag 2KTVExpertTips, and we might just get it into an episode.
Get on your feet and greet your Charlotte Hornets. Hi, everybody. I'm Patrick Big Pat Dowdy, the voice of your Charlotte Hornets, and you'll hear me call Hornets games on NBA 2K22. And at guard, 6'8", LaMelo Ball. I have kids as young as 2 and 3 that come up to me before the games and do some of my signature calls. And I have people as old as 70 do the same thing. It's absolutely wonderful, man, that I've been able to bridge the gap with everyone. But connecting with the youngest fans are just the absolute best, because they're going to take the fandom into the next generation, the next stratosphere. Sky Miles Bridges. How I got the job is, a team was coming to Charlotte. I got a buddy of mine some CDs with my voice on it. He took it to them, and they let me know, Mr. Dowdy, look, we got over 500 applicants. Thanks, but no thanks. I called back that night, and I left the same voicemail in about 10 different voicemail boxes. They called me back the next day. They said, Mr. Dowdy, listen, we're going to give you a chance to audition. They liked it, and the rest is history. I've been the guy for 17 years. For the dunk, Gordon Hayward. We're definitely moving in the right direction. You draft LaMelo Ball, you bring in Terry Rozier, trade for Gordon Hayward, drafted Miles Bridges. They're excited in the Queen City, baby. We're excited about what's to come. The future is super bright. Terry Rozier. Whether you're down by 15 or you're up 15, you're going to get the same response from the Hornets fans. And they give you each and every ounce of their energy during each and every ball game. You cannot come to Charlotte and come to the Spectrum Center and be around those Buzz City fans and not get a piece of love falling all over you. They're the greatest fans in the entire world, not just the NBA. And I love being a part of it. Your Hornets!
Hey 2K TV fans, it's Scott Moak, the voice of the Sacramento Kings. It's time for your 2K TV top plays. And this week, it's all about the Mobile One top blocks. We have 4 finalists. You choose the best. Got it? Let's go. Come on. All right, here we go. Let's start off with NZ Uncle. Now look, he's going to run a mile for this chase down smack. And on the other end, he's going to throw the ball down. There it is there. Here he takes it the other way. Big time throwdown coming. Boom! What a play. All right, here's a spectacular play from Matt W. Morris and my team. Dikembe Mutombo denies that interior shot. Scottie Pippen launches. This team pouring it on. Third is Mr. Graves 89. Look, he's out of position. We know this. He baits the pass inside, snatches the ball for their team. Clever execution, my man. All right, closing up today with Soul Jag 86 in the wreck. We're tied with less than 30 seconds in the game. Chasing down the go-ahead basket and allowing the team to score the winning basket. That block just saved the game. We love that kind of play here in Sacktown. Vote now for your top play of the week. Block out the rest. And remember that you too could be on 2KTV by submitting your best plays using the hashtag 2KTVWow. See you inside your next Sacramento Kings game in NBA 2K22.
The NBA 2K League is celebrating their 5th anniversary this season, and next week we'll be bringing you an inside look at what they have in store for the milestone.
Be sure to check back next week when we bring you all the details on next season's draft, as well as talking to pro players on giving tips for you to become quite like them. Maybe not exactly, I don't think I could live up to their standards, but they might help your game.
You don't want to miss it. Until then, enjoy the game.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Kevin Harlan here with partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tonight, the best shooters in the NBA battle it out in the three-point contest. It's time to find out which player has what it takes to beat the clock and his opponents.
For a lot of folks, this is actually their favorite All-Star event. There's a lot of drama. It always seems to come down to the wire. So let's get it on.
Anytime you get the best shooters in the NBA together to duke it out, it's going to be a special night.
And here we go with MP.
It's crucial to stay as loose and as relaxed and as comfortable as possible heading into the round.
Yeah, you know, that's a great point. Oftentimes, if you allow any tension to creep into your routine, it is hard to get into a good rhythm. What is going on?
He's got 5.
And he's off to a decent start.
Now 8 points. That's 4 in a row now. Up to 10 now. 5 big points on that rack alone. Not just 13. Now 14. Up to 15 now. 1 rack left. And he buries his 5th in a row.
And a great finish here.
7 straight. He's stringing them together. A 23-point round for him. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
And he knocked down 5 out of the 9 money balls. Pretty good.
So it'll be Trae Young here.
Something the shooters have to avoid here is over-adjusting if the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, you don't want to start altering your release pointer or anything like that. Even if things aren't going well, that can hurt you a whole lot more than it can help.
4 points. 5 points now. Gets the money ball. He's got 8. 9 points. Money ball, no good. He's got 10. 11 on the board.
That stroke is looking honey sweet.
Bingo!
Down to the final rack.
And he's in a good rhythm right now. He's really finishing strong.
Hang on tight. That's 9 in a row. He finishes the round with 25 points. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Boy, he cleaned up on the money balls, nailing 7 out of 9.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here.
And Klay's dad was an NBA player, but played more down in the post. But as you know, the more you're around the NBA, the more coaching you get, and it's no surprise to see Klay shoot this well.
You know, the importance of getting into a rhythm early can't be understated. I mean, it's not a make one, miss one kind of deal. You need to get on the roll.
You're on point there. there. I mean, ebbs and flows are not a good thing in the three-point contest. It's all about being steady.
And now is 16.
And young fella Clay really making it look easy out there.
One last rack remains.
Take that.
He's finding that touch.
Now in second. 26 points, his score for the round. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
Yeah, the best he looked clearly was during his streak of 8 makes there in a row.
And here we go with Jason Tatum.
You know, this is really a very unique experience for the participant. You're on your own out there. Nobody can help you. And every eye in the arena is focused on you.
And no question, it's a lot of fun to be in a situation like that. But you're right, it is a very different experience than they get on any regular night in the NBA.
That's 13. He needs 8 points more. That's 16. Make it 17. 5 more points to stay in it. That's 5 straight. He's getting on a roll.
2 more to stay in it.
22 points now. Now with 23 points.
That gets him into the third hole and books him a place in the final.
And he comes away with 26.